Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcoming you back to Lovecraft Country and Shadows of Forbidden Gods, the giant space worm run, also known as She Who Will Devour. So yes, as you can see, we've been busy last episode. We've already started a lovely little plague here in the middle of the Shadowed Lands. We have our Team Evil here, consisting of the corrupted Orc Slayer, Errant Gent, our Supplicant, Prince Andrew, the Trickster, the Plague Doctor, and somebody's Shadow. So, and we've been kind of working towards the end game here. As you can see, the Plague is nice, but as you look at the levels we're having above Plague, it's, good. We have to get to 300% before we actually do any serious damage, but the increasing Plague immunity is going to make that rather difficult. Now, I can use the Plague Doctor, obviously, to change things around a bit here and there. But he's actually almost down. But we got to get him down to minimum menace before we send him out. And as you can see, he's got a secondary plague over here he's working on as well. So, but the reason is, why then, if it's not kind of a game-ending scenario, are we bothering with this plague? Well, that's because we have a necromancer. Now, we've left the supplicant studying the arts of death, and well, let's see, we've got him up to a level 1, approaching level 2, and then when that's completed, we'll be in level 3, necromancy, which is my target, which will help enable what I call the full Romero event, the zombie apocalypse. But we'll see how that goes as we continue. Now, in the meantime, like I said, everybody else is just trying to keep things a bit disorganized. The Alliance is now currently working against us, but the Courier's lovely talents in keeping everybody at each other's throats have been helping sufficiently, as well as disruption of the plague and a few minor wars here and there. So let's continue. Now, like I said, the Orc Slayer we have doing the absolute worst thing she could possibly do, is that we've been using her to build up the Orc Empire to the point where it would become a serious threat to the kingdoms. In fact, I believe they're already at war with this very small kingdom of Rate. But if we can get Rate to fall, we have another option open to us that will be beautiful to behold. Yet another apocalyptic being sealed away. So yeah, we've got Plague, upcoming zombie apocalypse, a vengeful demigoddess, and that's not even counting the giant space worm we work for. So let's get to it, shall we? Now, in the meantime, I believe we'll be done with you studying death in this turn. Okay, everybody else. Unfortunately, once you start using magic, everybody else starts thinking about it too. Okay, we've got him to level 2. We've got, madness. Always good. And we got another minor war up here, which is awesome. Now, what I want to do is I want to study death, but I require 5 arcane knowledge. I only have 4. So, next thing we need to do with him is we need to switch over to the arcane secret detector, and notice that the queendom over here has an infiltrated library with a secret in it, which means we can just pop right over here and begin studying that. You're also going to notice how low his menace and profile is because, learning stuff, profile 0, menace 0. Basically, if you recall his age, let's see, where is it? Ah, yeah, family. He is a 90-year-old man with no family just sitting in the library somewhere. Who's going to think about this person, minus the glowy eyes and the cloak, is really, he's like that nice guy you always see tucked away in the back of the public library because you think he doesn't have anywhere else to go because of the lack of family. I'm sure everybody likes to think of him fondly, despite the fact that he's currently studying a way to destroy the entire human race. And whatever else gets in the way too. Where are we? Okay, we're traveling. You're still laying low because your menace is insane. You're almost done. And yeah, we've been using you to keep the unrest going here. You can see the unrest is at 187%, which is awesome. But problem is it's been switched over to a capital, which means I can't do my favorite thing with unrest, which is to cause a civil war. So I think once we're done here, I'll switch over to the city of Gobretent and get that going. The unrest is coming along beautifully, actually. All right, so let's get that knocked out. All right. Okay, so steal from ruler, take all the cash. All right, so we still need more if we want to be able to build another fortress. Oh, okay, hang on. I just saw one of those guys went crazy and stashed all his cash somewhere. How appropriate. Where are you? Oh my god, where are you? Kingdom of Sion, City of Dost. City of Dost, right there. You know what, my dear? Head over here. We'll just steal that stuff. Okay, you go to her. Then we'll take access cash. That will immediately get whatever cash. Okay, the chosen one's been doing their thing. 127, I believe that will be enough. Unrest increased by 50%. Wow. Yeah, this kingdom's under attack by orcs and falling apart at the seams. Wow. Natural tending to pieces, not cutting it. All right. You, what have you got? So this is your first upgrade, huh? All right, we should probably pop up your intrigue if we're going to keep doing unrest. Yeah, let's pop up intrigue. We'll head over to this city. I want to start seeing if we can get a straight up civil war going. In the meantime, while you've got all of that, we have this camp and that camp. Let's go to this camp and set up a fortress there because it'll be a little further away. Oh, I think this is going to be a very short war, guys. Seriously. I mean, you've got like 17 versus their... Yeah, 9. Okay, they're weak, and I'm half tempted to cause some trouble up there, but I don't think it's going to be doable for us. Let's see what else we got running. Now, I'm kind of not doing the darkness game here, but the flood I was starting with earlier, simply because if you're looking around, you notice that the Alliance can't be enshadowed. Now, over here, I'd love to start doing some shadow once we get an opportunity. Yeah, where is the deep ones in all this? Yeah, I need to get them back up and going. You know, your menace is doable. Let's empower the deep ones here and see how that works. Because I want to see if I can get one going. Because if you do, they create a abyssal city in the bottom of the ocean, and you can hide there indefinitely, and, well, nobody can get to you. I mean, think about it. What are they going to do? Swim? Alright, so let's see. Traveling the city. I've forgotten what I was planning on doing with him. I guess I'll probably know by the time I get there. Okay. Okay, empower deep ones. That means that we're going to have some serious fun. This thing starts popping near 300. But in the meantime, what are you at? Menace at 72, profile 9. It means anybody who walks in is like, oh my god, they're all fishmen. You know, like a certain Lovecraftian novel. In any case, let's see, we've already got their infiltration. This is, what's your security? 3. I think we have enough cash. We could go in here and start breaking down this city. And I believe it's got docks, which means we can work towards... getting you crazy at very least. Whoops, no, let's bribe the guards first to save us some time. Alright, you've reached the camp. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff going on this turn. Alright, first of all, we'll subjugate the camp to our will, which is always nice. What are we doing here? Oh, wait. We got... we're going to make these guys hate the Lightbringer. I forgot about that. But what I need to do that is I need infiltration. Alright, so it gives us that option. You can now cause a scandal, which is exactly what we're going to start doing. You, my dear, will start infiltrating the docks. It only took 11 turns this time. You are going to, well, spread the panic. Now we got to take the look which one's going to be more effective. Now, spread the panic would allow us to put in, I believe, let's see, a third of this, which would be 23 points, or 10 times what the current uptake and rest is, which would be 68. So, what we want to do is we want to, 1/3 the plague level, or 10 times the sum of these, if any reason for increasing. So we're going to fuel the fire and hope bring it up by 69% and get closer and closer to the point where they start declaring a civil war against the Kingdom of Sions. Also, everybody's crazy here, which is also an advantage. Anyways, well, let's see what we got. Okay. More wards, more wards, more wards, more wards. We're kind of not doing the shadow thing here. Alright, well, it is kind of working for us, but build lingerie is interesting, is that I can create a, kind of the ability to create unique combat units. So to be able to, put that. But what I'm probably going to do is just, oh, what the heck? I can't build an orc fortress because I need 140 gold? Alright, I guess we're going to go stealing stuff. Treasury's 39, 87. So what we're going to do is head over to the Abbey, and we're going to steal more money from them. Alright, so, yeah, everybody's learning. Okay, you're at 5. Excellent. So, lay low. You're at minimum. Excellent, excellent, excellent. King Phi is slowly falling into shadow, and as he does, he pollutes the soul of Baroness of Vrenbrilla, corrupting them by association. The sin of darkness swimming between their souls like rot in a bowl of apples, fruit decaying as their king condemned to share fate. Baroness gains 20% shadow, which is awesome. Feared evil. Alright, so while we're here, we'll do some subtle thievery. Why you... my friend, study the 3rd level of death. You have stuff to do. Now, the question is, do we want to try expanding stuff around here a bit? And I'm thinking that if we're going to go for the undead thing, we're going to have to go here. Now, if you look at the death counts, yeah, this is the cathedral, which means it has an area where death collects. Now, there's another decent cathedral to do it up here. but the problem being much higher. The problem being, though, is that we are surrounded by well-equipped armies. I mean, they're like 42, 43, yeah. And even if we create a zombie, they can be on top of it before you even notice, even parked right next to it, right here, 81. Down here, there are problems. You notice that there's like fighting and unrest, and the armies are much smaller, as well as being divided. Now, the Queendom of Phileas would be a serious issue. And we may want to, but given her madness, she might end up, you know, what is the madness rating here? We get over 100. It would be nice, but it can't get any faster than Lion Cat. Just not the right god to be spreading madness with. That will come next time, more than likely. Oh, and look, the Lightbringer's sticking her nose into someplace. So, what shall we do? Don't want to... Over here is kind of unsupported. So let's get us over here and begin spreading the plague more effectively. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Oh, well... Unrest is increased by 79%. Oh my god. Another falling to shadow. Oh wow, you're building someplace. But yeah, modifiers. Unrest. 200. Yep. Let's do it one more time. And then I think we'll definitely be where we want to be for creating a civil war. Wars are good for us. Alright, cool. And I've got a challenger for my command of the horde over here. I'll take care of it as soon as she's done with her subtle thievery. Right. Oh, right. All these guys are just throwing cash at the new settlement. All right. So we just take 162, which would be more than enough. Then we're gonna pop over here, and I will begin. Do you want to take care of where is he, anyways? What is this SOB? Okay. Can we? That's a horde. That's a horde. That's not a horde. That's wow. Hit points 1. I could probably kill it ourselves. But yeah, let's see. Do they have Orc Upstart? Orc. I don't believe we got like cash everywhere. Alright, so yeah. We'll put her back into creating the next fortress, and then if the other guy shows up, we'll deal with him. Alright, go to. You are to build an Orc fortress. Because each fortress produces a horde. We've already got 3 hordes. Oh, there you are. We'll kill you in the morning, okay? Alright, so... Everybody's still in motion? Alright, so we're gonna select a person who you wish to gain a disliking towards the Lightbringer. Right, it's the king, because the Lightbringer is the chosen one. Which means is that we definitely want to have everybody hate her. Alright, cool. Because he's got a particularly strong army. Should we chill for a bit? I'm thinking we should. Let's get a darkened city and do that. Lots of that going on. Alright, so Trickster decided a gaggle of alchemists. The poor fools driven by a dangerous mixture of curiosity, yet naive, yet arrogant greed, imagine themselves on the verge of solving life's problems. The more they led to gold, their desires to the pedestrian, your approaches could bear fruit. Deceive them, lose 15 challenge points, gain 50 shadow, or gain 50 gold, abandon or avoid them. Now, we're going to deceive them because this city, if we want to start darkening things, will jump up to 50% and then start pouring into other places around it. Boom. It's worth the effort. God. Unrest is increased by 79%. Alright, so I think this place is gonna blow. Where are we? Right here. Okay, so yeah, brutal crackdown, brutal background, yeah. Oh, unrest at 300%. We're gonna cause a civil war. It's gonna be beautiful. Anyways, so yeah, our job here is done. Let's see if we've got a human soul. I don't think we really have to mess around with it, but could convert these to Iron Queen secrets so somebody else can start picking up magic just in case. Or we can just start making everything worse. Unrest is only 52%. Rest is at 200%. But again, you can't do a civil war if you're doing it to a capital. So, gotta check to see if there's any unrest points we can deal with. Ooh, this one looks good. Let's get to the city of Mistral. And start making that one unresty. Alright, there we go. The city and the unrest in the city of Gobret has reached a tipping point. Angered by countless wrongs and driven to desperation by situations they find themselves in, the peasantry are rising against their noble rulers. The sheer mass of humanity has overpowered the few guards, pitchfork and rags defeating halberd and steel armor by simple numeric avalanche. Heads will roll. Rule of this location is executed by the mob to be replaced next turn by their heir. Unrest is halved, which is not what we want. The location, rally the mob to war. Revocation executes its ruler, declares independence from society, amusing the civil war. Unrest is halved. Boom. Alright, city of cause, city, location. Oh, well, Killed by the mob in a riot. Declares war. Kingdom of Gorbeat's gone to independent. Declares war. And Kingdom Sion's. As descends into civil war, rebel cities against their army. Rebel and loyalists now fight to reclaim the lands of the other and execute any rulers to capture territory. Well, this was actually fun. All right, so meanwhile, let's see if we can do that again. Unrest. We need to get the plague going up and going, but we will. Plague's at 85%. A third of that's not bad. So it'd be 30% here. Yeah, let's try this spread panic option instead. Spread panic about the plague. You lay low. You're a useful individual. Good to be the wrong word, of course. So I'm gonna just place you in the. And I want to keep you around. I'm thinking maybe we can drop a couple illustrations here. We already have, but let's just pop another one right here. There you go. So darkness will just keep creeping in, because remember we just added 50% to it. Which means it's slowly pouring in everywhere else. The darkness will spread like the tainting of minds and souls of men and women. And I am Chancellor Palpatine for some reason. Alright, so. Okay, go to. Now, this is where it gets fun. Oh, we got another war going. Oh, Queen of Occidum. Who have you declared war against? Who have you declared war against? Those. Yep, this is actually exactly what we want. We want these two fighting. Mostly, look at all this lovely red right here. We've got 2 forts and a kingdom going against the rest of the king. Oh, the orcs are going nuts. It's going to be beautiful. Now, one of the things I can do, by the way, since I have this pretender here, as soon as they're clear, I can drop a war on the Kingdom of Rate to eliminate that, to eliminate this place right here, and then pick up a new flag from this guy. All right, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Meanwhile, you've got a lot of death here. I want you to summon. You can summon the Skeletal Servitor at level 1, but they're kind of weak. But you want is the Faceless Servitor. So we're just going to start converting bodies. If you notice the death rate here at the Catacombs, yeah, it's not bad. And look how high it's getting. And seriously, where are you, man? Ugh, God. It's like, what did you do? Take a camel? Of course, there's anything. Infiltrate docks. Go to. Okay, tries capital. All right, so what can we do here? I mean, it'd be fun to infiltrate this. You know, actually, we should infiltrate the palace. A line catch would be 40 turns because of how low their lore is. But yeah, I guess we just do what we do best. Oh, finally. All right. So what I want to do here is I want to check to see what the plague and the plague immunity numbers are. So yeah, we want to go here at the city of Menstral and do the novel strain, which will decrease the resistance to the plague. Alright. Okay, we've arrived. Lightbringer's running around, trying to get rid of Shadow. Mages are trying to learn stuff, and we've created a Deathless Servitor. Alright. First things first, Deathless Servitors. Attack 8.8, attack 2, defense 4. Their primary job is to simply be beef. Their job is to take shots for us, nothing more. But what we're going to do is we're going to make 3 of them, because none of them require a command. Or if they do, it's 1. I mean, I think the undead do not require a command because they have no brains. Is do exactly what you tell them, which is lovely. Novel strain, which will decrease all the resistance of all the connected areas. Although, if you think about it, would it be better to drop it here? No, drop it here and drop these resistances, possibly do it twice, and then start pumping up the plague again. That's his job, and he's good at it, so I'm not going to get between the person and their loves. I mean, their love for life, or death, or whatever you want to call it. Let's keep going increasing the infiltration levels around here. Yeah, we hear the city palace soon. Then we can start. What are we at to here? Just want to see. Alt, not bad. We'll lure the menace so we get somebody with a decent lore over here. But we're all busy right now, especially this guy. All right, more wards established. Spread panic. Go to. 26 is good. It ain't great though. Unrest. It's doing fine. If we do it again, we'll probably get another 3, the same amount, and doing it a few times will increase all the issues, yeah. Or we can try doing 30%. I mean, quick math indicates that 30% is actually better than... Alright, let's go. Let's... Oh, trade. Can we do anything? Neither one. We're both broke. Lovely. All right, so next what we do is we're going to try fuel the fire. That might produce slightly better results since the plague is going down. Build Orc Fortress. Excellent. All right, so what are you going to do is you're going to walk over here to the Rate Cavent. You're going to drop Warpath. Then you're going to run back and you're going to kill this guy and take his flag to replace the one you're going to expend this way. All right. Go to and dismiss. All right, so we do create the third one. Now notice that we're bringing down death rate as we do so. That's our fuel, but it's still the plague is just lovely channeling it up further from us. So what we're going to do is we are going to summon yet another Faceless Servitor. All right. Oh, we apparently upset some people. All right. But, all right, dismiss. All right, now the thing is, we're over here. The plague immunity has now dropped to, understandable levels, but probably we should run over to the cathedral, and since that's so central, we'll do another novel strain there. All right. Same time, you need to get your warpath done. Do we do it here? That's a good question. It could take us 4 turns. We don't know how soon we're going to get that done, and frankly, having a war going through, no, we're going to spend 1 turn. Okay, you've lost your horde. Okay, ignore it. What? Orc Slayer enters the Rate Comet, the sound of human life around her. As she has been to crouch, she feels compelled to snatch a feather falling through the air. The feather seems tied to fate, and the orc ants tells it to sense direction and purpose. It calls to her to be a daughter of the Creator, a member of an ancient cult, often symbolizes the bird and its ability to leave this world behind into sky. Follow the feather's caught direction. Okay. Orc Slayer has followed the trail which fate had lain before to a priestess of daughterhood. Orc Slayer Erat is a murderer or priestess, comments, and has killed in the service of dark power. She herself adheres to a faith that holds the creator, hates creation, wishes to unmake it. This is new to me. By shedding blood in the service of the insane god, you proved yourself, and the cell of daughterhood cult will serve you as you command. The daughterhood are only dimly aware of the nature of reality and torn between human fears and limitations is part of the truth they've been made aware, but are useful allies. Doctrinate. Immediately gains 100% infiltration here. Gain 5 power. Gain 200 experience. Recruit this daughter as a minion. If you do a minion, you can summon the first daughter by bringing an agent with a daughter minion to a desert location. Human soul modifier. No case we have 2 of them. The problem is that we, first of all, I think we'd have to give up our goblin, and we got somebody after us. Gain money, immediately get 100% infiltration, or gain power. Oof. I want the first daughter, but that means I'm gonna have to survive the attacker. All right, we've got the courier's got one in reserve. Okay. Again, what we're going to do is, since the goblins suck, let's see, command limit number 2 out of 3. Okay, we now accept. All right, that's great. That's awesome. Now I need you to do some killing here. You, another novel strain, please. Go to, all right, infiltrate Palace. Go to, unrest is increased by 40%. Yeah, what we're going to do is you definitely need to get infamous because we plan on getting you killed. That's in spiking up your stuff to help us deal with our own issues here. Now that we've got this going at 100%, we got a bunch of stuff we can do. Wait. Mage. You're studying, right? That's going to take you 9 turns. How long would it take you to do dangerous knowledge? Too long. It's too bad. We could make them go crazy from doing so, but what else can we do here? Malign Catch, 40. Nope. Well, Shadows. Nope. In Shadow, 25 turns. Maybe we just need to take a low again. All right, you. All right, what we need to do at this point is we need to create the Macabre Fortress. Uses death matters to reinforce an arcane fortress to protect the location when they channel a spell against hostile mages using geomancy to assault them at distance from other geomantic loci. Fortress takes again at 1 hit point damage per 10% of the fortress level, but strength level and 100% of a chance of damage through. Decrease death modifier strength by 10%. Yep, we're going to build up the fortress as strong as we can do so. As long as we can keep all that lovely death coming in. As you notice, the death is still coming in at a lovely 9% due to the plague we've created. And speaking of which, we could cultivate the disease with you. That would do 13 turns. Novel strength, 13 turns. Oh, subtle thievery. Yeah, there's bunch of the stuff we could do here. I'm honestly really looking forward to the Civil War. 30%. Yeah, we need at least 90 to make it as good. So why don't you do what you do best and fuel the fire? Keep us heading towards that lovely 300% unrest and more Civil War. I mean, just look at all these red lines down here. If I can get her off doing so, we should be 2 turns remaining. 3 turns. Just hold it together. Hold it together, baby. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Mad Duke is consumed by guilt over his child, Mad Duchess. Wow, everybody's going crazy. And consumed by feeling guilt of the death of his child, Mad Duchess de Berlin, and cannot help but sit and wonder what he could have done differently. At times like this, dreams turn dark, and whispers can enter minds, driving into directions for years never before they ever considered. Guilt haunts them. Would like to know what that means, but we'll gain if he was too weak. If only he'd acted sooner, more forcefully, could have prevented. We'll gain a preference towards combat, or too cowardly. He could have been out of one line of danger. He should have intervened. We'll gain preference towards danger. I want combat. I want everybody to go crazy with fighting each other. All right, as you notice, we got some nice madness here and there. Okay, so, all right. Okay, Queen Marinot has written to her rival King Fee to bring to stop the hostilities between them. Queen argues to put a difference working together to humanity's many common foes. Letter can be intercepted, which I can't do on thing, unfortunately, or the words twisted to left to fate. Let fate decide. Letter's no effect, loses liking, rebuilds relationship. No, screw that. Cost 1 power. We're going to change the words to make them hate each other. The letter arrives rewarded. It seems twisted into hateful new words, retaining the style of the original author, but now undermining any possible hope of this conflict ending. Ah, yes. Keep the wars going. Beautiful here. Let's see what's going on. Attackers. Oh, yeah. Khans is dead on its feet. It's going to be conquered and taken over. Oh, well. Then you guys get to play with the zombies. And you're all going to be weakened when we drop the zombies on you. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. I really have some issues. All right. We have declared war. Excellent. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we're screwed, but... All right. So, okay, you're at 100. Death Macabre Fortress. The Rothies rise up, spin in midair, limp and lifeless in appearance, but tumbling around the caster in a constant vortex of decaying flesh. They form a barrier which will impose itself on the attacker and their master, particularly necromancer, as they go about their unholy rituals. Can we do it again? Don't know. Death Shadow does not look like it. We have to do it once at 100%. We can't bring it up like 300% like some other stuff, which would be call. But what we need to do is Ravenous Dead. Okay, we need... Hang on, we'll get to you. Oh, the King Fee is completing this child Baroness, trying to save her soul, save her from the shadows, taking your soul. The family closest soul links them. It will take a portion of the burden for carrying the weights of sins. Okay, we've seen this before, where he gains 25 and the Baroness gets 25. This is awesome. Anyways, that shows the Arcane Fortress, and we begin the Ravenous Dead. Channeled Magic raises the dead from the location of the Ravenous to height point equal to level of death here, maximum 150%. Level of death here is 140. That's how 140 point unit's going to be that. And not only that, watch this. This army will make attack non-enshadowed human settlements. They can feast on any death in the location and increase their numbers. They will feast after destroying a settlement. They can split into new armies that grow large enough to this mech. It is literally the zombie apocalypse. Now here is the problem. The nanosecond I start this, every single mage on this board is going to summon to attack me, which means that I'm going to have to go on the offensive to prevent him from being blasted apart. Now, the attacks will first hit the fortress, then they will hit the minions, and then it'll hit him. And it's a good chance it could possibly kill him. Now, what we're going to do... Okay, first of all, I need to check all the good guys. All right. Okay, going to prevent retention, treat disease. Is anybody still coming after a hunting? Where are you? You're right next to me, which is not good. 7 turns left means I can try to keep her from... We can do this point by point. They're going to keep coming after us. 1, 2, and then if we move up through here, yeah, we should be able to keep ahead of them for 7 turns, so we're going to have to pay attention. In the meantime, we begin Ravenous Dead, which is going to take 24 turns, which is going to be a lot of pressure to do it, to get off this. Meanwhile, okay, where do we go from here? Experimentation. I don't need an arcane secret. We're not curing the plague. Traded supplicant. What does that do? Not much, but at least it's cash. He's not using it. All right, and... Well, we should probably check the plague levels, since that's what he's for. Plague levels are decent. Like immunity, yeah, over there on the left. I'm ignoring that at this point. This is not super important. Death, the death count is what we're hoping to increase, because they'll keep shipping death here, and they'll keep increasing the zombie horde. But we want the plague immunity to go down, or the plague itself to accelerate. We could bring it up the plague, stretch it out a little further. I mean, we've got a good plague going here. Look at that. Look at it. I mean, the only thing I could possibly do is run over here and decrease that plague count. Which, you know, we should probably do that. In the meantime, you keep running away. Okay. All right, so you've reached the cathedral. Go to. You're now aware, which you're kind of behind. The King, Posi, and Tums of Souls, the Lightbringer C, who is grieving a great loss. Brought together by circumstances of common humanity, they find themselves bringing hope and purpose. Yes, their relationship improves. Oh, sometimes. Okay, so let's get the novel strain going again. Sometimes, you know, an apocalypse is just what you need to keep your faith going. All right, so yeah, we're gonna try to go through here and keep heading north away from our attacker. Definitely want to get this daughter going. Yeah. All right. Okay, you're studying magic. Rest is that's not bad. It's not great. The accusation against his mother, Orc Coneslayer, have upset Ront Ghent, who refuses to believe his mother could do such a thing, using his connections to political influence. He has intervened on the behalf of Orc Slayer and Errant Ghent, who has been convinced the general Christian community that there is some misunderstanding. Yeah, I've just been raising an Orc empire for funds, but my menace is down by 20, which is good. I mean, that means I'll be down to a mere 72. All right, or 52 now. Well, the problem is I've still got somebody trying to kill me, which, you know, I consider to be extremely rude. They're going to try to intercept us here. So we go here. Meantime, what do we got here for modifiers? Let's get the colors back. All right, so plague at 82%, unrest. Yeah, let's get to spread panic this time. Oh, right, spread panic. I think they'll give us better numbers due to the plague rising again. Now, what we have to do, first things first, is we got to check out who's going to be doing the channeling attack on our necromancer. Looks like we're good at the moment. I don't see anybody doing anything big. Just double check. A different challenge. What was this? Good sellsword. Alright, so I think we're cool here. He still hasn't been noticed for doing his vast amount of necromancy, which is cool. Alright, so yeah. Since we got a couple points rising up again, let's continue our process of corruption by using Eyes of the Serpent to bop that. All right. I'm wondering what we're looking for shadow-wise. 50, 15, 900, 3. Okay, it's not great, mind you. Still running low. We should double check this modifier. Yep, we need to boost this back up again. So, pop in here. Empower deep ones. Get them going. The fish people going, you know. I mean, more wards, more shadow resistance. Go to. Alright. While you're doing that. Alright, we got that down. Let's get back here and continue to lay low. Just because you've been useful. You may be useful again. Alright, while this is going on. Alright, she's there. So she's going to pop here. Yeah, we can still keep ahead of her. Travel the city. She's got how many turns left? 4. This one, we can probably keep ahead of her long enough. Alright, so, also she'll continue to be absorbing. Okay, you're finally done with that. You fall into shadow, which is cool. More war. Awesome. Just awesome. Keep the death coming. Because the war is now feeding as well as the plague. Wow. This is going to be painful for everybody involved except us. Alright, arcane secret, rest in supply. Keep an eye out to Paladin to consecrate. Yeah, keep an eye out when they start trying to fire laser bolts at us. And we're going to figure out what we're going to do with him. I mean, it's been awesome. His lore is 2, I believe. Let's see, what situation is this like at? You know, it's a pretty slow war going on here. Yeesh. Alright, so with the Citadel, because where's our attacker? Here somewhere, right there. Okay, we're going to keep ahead of her well enough, so they'll be able to flip around. She'll lose sight of us, so we'll flip around. Oh, there's the war. They started moving in and attacked what was on the way. Maybe I can't help them lead, but there appears to be 2 of them. So, yeah, after they lose that fight, these guys will wade in. So we got more war going, which is good. Always good for us anyways. Alright, so yeah. So what are we doing here? Honestly, what is our command? 3, we could probably pick up a couple of cell swords. Honestly, yeah. Let's get some cell swords in place. I've been feeling a little... Alright, Trickster need to go too. Alright, Oh my god. What? Yes, more war! More war! You know, these guys aren't even working for me, and because of the enshadowment, they're like freaking out. I mean, it's like we make those little distractions. The good guys just fall for them like crazy. Anyways, our plague doctor. Now the plague's here, and the plague immunity is here. That's really not bad. Now let's check our menace and profile, which isn't that bad either. So we can start accelerating the damage. What do we want to do here? Where do we want to increase the plague numbers? So good everywhere. I mean, seriously, you're almost redundant here. Tell you what, why don't we pack over to this cathedral? We can where it's and get that above 60, so we can get some really lovely. We keep moving. I think we've still got 1 turn remaining on you. 2 turns. So yeah, that will be more than enough, and then we can turn around and do some damage. Always nice when we can do that. Okay, recruit sellsword. Dismiss. Dismiss. Alright, and let's double check to make sure we don't have anyone. And deep ones are a distraction anyways. Alright, so yeah. Use unrest, orc slayer, hunting. Love using my god powers to be able to figure this stuff out. Alright, so, and you go to the bastion. Just in case. Alright, so now you... I mean, I don't really need to start any scandals. Things are kind of going on pretty well there. But what? Now let's get another sellsword and then we'll steal some money. Right, unrest in the city is a tipping point. Angle by conquest wrong? Yeah, we got it too. War it is! Killed by the mob in a riot. Oh, that's too bad. Oh my god, civil war. Civil war! I want to make sure I know where that is. Okay, go to, yeah, more civil war. We've got... Thank God, it's like the 2 Civil War units have actually now broken off dividends from each other. God, the death numbers are going to be catastrophic when we get this stuff off. I mean, honestly, I was expecting them to start working to remove that issue, but... say geomancy, nope. Completely oblivious to the necromancy in the church basement. 17 turns remaining. Just keep an eye out and don't get cocky. Alright, so... Right. Do we have... Let's see. Is anybody still coming after us? Alright. Doesn't look like it. I think we're cool here. Gotta figure out what we're gonna do now. What are you good at? Let's see. Might do some killing, but that's not what we want. We also have the ability to drop the first daughter when it comes to it. We have 2 people with that running now. Now, what we need to do is we need to run down here and we need to kill the... Oh, right. He's not considered a hero, but I can see him right here. Yep. He's over in the fortress. This fortress. My fortress! I built it. It's mine. You can't have it. Boom. Go that way. Because we don't have to worry about, you know, this. I was hoping that this was the one that was having the unrest, but no. No. Tell you what. We'll do it again. Alright. Spread panic. Do the plague. Let's see if we can get this civil war going in here to just completely turn this place into a cluster F. Anyways, let's go. We're doing this again. Oh my god, I have to get there. I have to get there now. Alright, so, guess what? Now, the reason I've been concentrating on this, by the way, why I put the orcs on it, we need a human soul and we need a desert or arid confess. Now, I can't use the first daughter that currently being... the Orcland, because I've got yet another person trying to kill me again. Yeah, they're right here now. Wow. Just don't... Why can't I just... It's too bad I can't trade minions. That'd be awesome. Anyways, right. This one doesn't like us either. Wait, that's us. Don't like ourselves. Alright, so who's coming to kill who here? Okay. So many monsters. Ooh, there we are. 8 turns left. Still doing the same stuff. Still running after us. Great. At this point, I think I can get away with just putting her in automatic all the way up to the Abbey. Alright. Because I guess that's kind of where we're going with this. If necessary, we can take over those orcs later. Small patch right there. But I guess the upstart's going to have to handle the war. No, it said go up here. Maybe all the way to the coven. No, we don't want to get trapped to the coven. Go to the coven. Alright. Run away! Run away! Alright, let's get the cultivate disease running. I guess get it up to the point where it's spreading further. And we are still 15 turns away from the lovely 150, and then immediately start feeding and all death coming in. Once it reaches 200, it splits, and then they keep eating on it, and then eventually we pull full Romero as they spread out to the countryside looking for additional flesh. Lovely. Ooh, it was right music for that just came on too. Hope you can hear it. Sound balance looks like you should be able to, but you know how this goes. Right, so cool. War keeps going on. We keep, alright, spread panic. Rest is at 219%, and the plague's still going up, so you're going to keep doing that, by the way. You're going to keep spreading panic about the plague. You're going to go onto Facebook, and you're going to anti-vax like crazy. Alright. Ruins of Rate. Now, we shall begin summoning the first daughter. Summons the first daughter, a powerful army which damages the location adjacent to her. Hit points increases to say 60 per daughter minion attached to the unit in summoning location. The summoner. Ooh, we need to get her back there, but the problem being is that we still have this. Oh god, we can't take them either. It's way too tough. One orc warrior and her by herself is not going to be enough, unfortunately. Stu still got how many turns going? 3? Wow. The 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll be fine by that point. Do I wait is the question. Do I wait to get that? And I think I can't do that. I think we're going to have to go with the half power one. If we get here in time, I'll be fine with that. We've got 20 turns, but I do want to summon the Vengeful Dead Goddess. Alright, so more disease. Plague's not here yet. Okay, cool. It'll be there soon. Let's see what resistance look like. Should we remove that? Nope, we should probably pop up here. Do that one. I mean, it's just lovely what we're doing with the plague, but, you know, we could do better. You do better. Alright, so is anyone going to challenge commanding battle? Yeah, we've got everybody so freaking tied up right now, they don't even notice the necromancy. That's why you don't wait until this point to do this sort of thing. Well, yeah, if you only have 32%, but that's going to go up fast. Everybody's freaking out. Thanks. I love the fact that there'll be cash. Alright, you need to do another novel strain. And you managed to getting up there. Alright. Okay, you've reached the Covenant. Now, do we still have that person chasing us? Probably. Where are we? 6 turns left. Okay, we get a nope. I think she's done, actually. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so can we actually get her back in time is what I want to know. Can't risk going back through here. So we're going to have to test the theory. Like, there's no way I can avoid, with that profile, I can avoid it. So we're going to try just to go straight down there and see what happens. Could probably go bad. Okay, go 2. What do we have for panic now? And rest. Ooh, it's getting beautiful. Beautiful to behold. And I think we'll switch over to the beautiful. Fire. It looks like 5%, 50% more. Probably will get us pretty close to Civil War. Yeah, we're almost on top of it. Awesome. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't realize that we could do that. We actually wiped out a place by plague our own. You can, okay, the Queen, King, Posse, and I have all gotten together. Cool, cool. You know, the apocalypse can be romantic for some people. But yeah, where the heck was that? Death. Alright, go to. Didn't even realize that we'd actually managed to completely obliterate that place with plague. Alright, it's a thing that happened. On fires, yeah, human soul, there she is. We wiped out an entire nunnery. Okay, let's keep going. And also, let's, since our primary agent down here is kind of that, I guess we're gonna have to just pick up the pace for ourselves. Yeah, as you can see, we're just slowly is the right word here. Shadow is starting to peek in here and there. I got the option to make a plague there, which is always good. Where are you at this? Yeah, 6 more turns. What are you guys at? Ooh, we're still doing fine there. Alright, so what could we do with you? I mean, Your lure's too low to be useful with the coven. Could start you in the city. What's the security to? Yeah, you've got the money for it as well. So, let's get you over here. We'll begin infiltrating the rest of that city. Just so we have a dot. Okay. And dismiss. Alright, so what you need to do is you need to infiltrate the docks. No, wait, bribe the guards. Make it quicker. You need to do... Oh my god, I've already just did a novel strain. Wow, the plague is becoming efficient. Alright, so what we could do... We could run this over here to get these plagues going. What's the death rate here? Well, you know. Yeah, let's just keep it going. Go. Alright, so... Oof, well... Go to. Alright, cool, cool. Yeah, this place is getting messed up. Wait, the battle's happening around necromancy? Oh my god. They're gonna go immediately into war. They kill them, which is quite a possibility. Yeah, they've got the numbers. They could probably pull it off. Alright, let's go. Start infiltrating the docks. Take you 8 turns now. Alright, go to and falling to shadow, which is always good. Okay, I think we're here to do the community. Yep. No, actually, we'd probably been better off to do it here. Sorry. Should have done it right here. Oh, yeah, they started firing on us. Okay, I think... Yeah, we've got to keep track of that. Unrest will blow in a second, but let's see, what do we got? Yeah, the minions have taken it. What are the Arcane Fortress got blown apart, which is not good. And you have 2 turns remaining. I think we're going to pull this off, but a couple things. We should double check to see if anybody else is doing it. Decimate, challenge, battle, attack, combat battery, cured madness, war in the world. You know, so we just got attacked there. I'll show you the message in a bit. Rest and reply, going to disrupt. I'm okay with that. That's okay, but nobody else is channeling. It was 1 attack, which we can survive, which, sorry, we did, which is excellent. We have 2 turns remaining, which means we're definitely gonna clear this. We're gonna have the zombie army shortly. Let's see, did we take any damage on our people? Yep, we got 1 point of damage on our central guy. Alright, so yeah. Unrest is about to pop. We don't need to be here anymore. And ooh, what's the unrest here? 105's good, but yeah, let's pop over here and then begin doing the spread panic about the plague. I think it'll produce the better result. You, novel strain, because we want more death for the zombies to be able to just crawl over on all of this. Alright, there we go. Rally the mob to war. Prince Andrew. Okay, so we have to... Alright, so the merchant in Antiquities basically says that he'll turn us over if we don't buy something from him. So if we don't turn him over, we get 4 foam file, 4 menace, which isn't huge. We also get a random common item, lose 20 gold. We have a 33 chance for getting a random rare, random common, or buying inscrutable, across 40 gold, random artifact, random rare. Okay, you know what? Let's go with the inscrutable. Okay, you've gone crazy. Alright, cool. Killed by a mob in a riot. Declares war in the queendom, which is awesome. Descends into civil war. For simple household cleaning implement draped in silk and beads. Time agent returns and trader is gone. Oh well, you know, it was a chance. Could have just gotten a regular item, but I'm not really big on that. Anyways, yeah, we got stuff we're doing. Oh God, we're gonna have the zombies and the first daughter and the war and the plague all happening at the same time. I'm feeling excited about this. Perfect storm. Alright, let's go. Where are you, anyways? Ugh, hopefully you'll get to the ruins in time. 10 turns, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, you can pull it off. And hopefully she'll double... Because she's going to have another daughter, which is a random encounter I just did there for the first time, which I think is great. Alright, so yeah, we got wards everywhere, but, you know, I'm still going to keep knocking them down. There you go. That castle's ours now. I like the fact that the snake can just hypnotize the entire population. Which makes sense. He is a giant snake, right? Okay, ravenous dead. The dead crawl from the cold earth, driven by maddening hunger and rage, less than animals, which twitching flesh shambling towards the next victims. They cannot be controlled or guided. They seek only further death to condemn others to the nightmarish, undying, unliving fate. We did it. We now have 150 point ravenous dead. Not only that, we still got a shit ton of... They could do it all over again, which is... Not going to do it with a menace of 42, by the way. I think we're just going to take a break. Alright, lay low. Wow. All right, so we're going to see, the first thing is, in this episode, only about 10 minutes left. You're not going to see them do a hell of a lot, but what you're going to see is them getting stronger and stronger, then splitting off, and then beginning their slow but inevitable consumption of all life on this earth. The first daughter should pop up relatively soon. She was intent on burning the earth into a cinder, and we haven't even gotten to the snake god yet in 39 turns, who's going to wake up, see all this, and be pleased by his minions' work. Oh my god, there's war everywhere. Beautiful to behold. We turned this place into a nightmare. All right, let's okay, cool. I always want to keep your education going, even in the apocalypse. Go to. Wow. Honestly, dude, I think you just need to head here. All right, where are you, man? Infamous is not something I want to do with you. Your intrigue is good. I think you will hit intrigue. We might use you as a backup, but in the meantime, dude, take a break, man. You're doing some good work. All right, so go to, where is the panic level on this? Rest, 51%. Yes, we're just gonna keep drilling at it until somebody inevitably kills me and we trigger the infamous. All right, so spread panic because I think the plague is higher than the rest modifier. Oh my god. Yes, more war, more war. Go to. Oh, well, I kind of forgot they were doing that, really. Oh, all right. Dismiss minion attack. Rob. Which cash does this guy have, anyways? You have got shit. So no, we're not stealing from you. That would just be wrong. All right, so we'll infiltrate the city palace. I guess it's only 8 turns for that. Man, that was a hell of an 8 turns. But yeah. All right, we did it. We did it. Another civil war. Oh my god, please let that be work. Please, there's 2 daughters. There should be 160 pointer on points instead of 80 points for the first daughter. Oh my god, another war. A civil war. Yes, yes. Okay, Prince L. Listens to tales of his father, King, and terror, hearing the stories he's slipping into shadow. Prince is obsessed as this day, but desperate to join the fate, but his self-focused and compulsive self-doubt only weighs them so on further. And drawing to the sin they so fear, perhaps they will rally organized defense of shadow, perhaps they will not. Dislike for shadow, but 20% shadow, and loses 3 points of sanity. Go Bamra, oh my god. It's everywhere. We have war everywhere. And the zombies. Did you notice? Yeah, they're already at 185. 15 more points. They'll split into 2 units to begin devouring everything. And they will keep doing this indefinitely until they are dead, or again, or no other life on this planet exists except for Team Evil. Like I said, do we even need the giant snake? All right, so yeah, you are here to assist him. In the meantime, you could lay low, and there's really no reason not to. All right. Oh my god, you guys, yeah. Yeah, and you're not making any friends over there, by the way. Okay, ooh. Right, you've gone crazy and there's money here. Does anybody... Yeah, I mean, we've got... Yeah, we'll spread panic one more turn. Yep, the revenue is consumed enough to split into 2 separate cores, able to go separate ways in search of fresh gold. Yep. Now we have... Alright. Spread panic. Alright. Yep, 103 and 103. They will begin continuing to consume until all death. And if you recall, since there's... Well, we don't have catacombs here anymore, do we? Yep, the death rate, yeah, is only going to... which is good, because they'll consume the remainder of the dead here, then start looking for more. Which we have spread across, if you want to just take a bloody look at it. We spread across this entire place. That was the whole point of the last 2 episodes, well, this episode and the previous episode, of just unleashing that plague to the point where there is nothing, nowhere they will not go, they'll get stronger, and they'll continue to breed and breed until we go full Romero, which is probably going to be the next episode's title at this rate. I've been doing some anticipation. It's probably not a good sign. All right, so yeah, we do not... Ooh, lore, bring lore up to 3. I think we'll do that. All right, so you... What are you... Whoops, sorry. What are you good at? What do you want you to do next before you're inevitably destroyed? Bring up the unrest. Keep going with the spread panic. And boom. Higher and higher until they freak out and attack their kingdom. It's all going to be beautiful. We look at the madness between the plagues and the wars in just this section, and the Alliance doing their... Here's the thing. You just started a war. Look at those death rates when the undead start crawling over this place. Plus, of course, they've still all the plague dead over there. I am half tempted that once I get my supplicant down to reasonable menace numbers, which includes now, seriously, why don't we just head over to the Abbey? I mean, we know this one's got the highest amount. We know, however, yeah, 34. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with, however. I don't think we have to draw these guys off before we can consider that. Take them to the Coven, then unleashing. They can't unleash darkness there. It doesn't matter. They won't be able to use it. So many ruins. I just definitely want to get the first daughter up and running. Oops. Well, here we go. The first daughter. Millennia ago, well before human history records, the first daughter arose. She was the first of her creed and empowered by some elder force to undo the sin of creation, unmake the world. Some force, potentially human, potentially not, slew her, however, and before she could complete her task, her followers, the daughterhood, is scattered. Wait. During the thousands of years they prepared for the alignment of stars when the barriers between life and death would be weakened enough. In preparation, vast tomb temples were erected, maintained for a while and abandoned, lost to the sands that the first daughter made. One such tomb is here, still ready to fulfill its ancient purpose. Hey. Okay, the exorcist is here to immediate news of Prince Andrew's risen righteous fury. They're being a particular like, okay, so this dude doesn't like the fact that we summon an evil goddess. Alright, you know what? We're going. Prince Andrew completes summon first daughter, the first daughter of Ayastar, which we will learn more of in the next run, is set to unmake creation, undo the mistake made by her father, and life so that a new world can be made. The Destroyer. Alright, so here we go. The daughters continue their worship, guided by the insane vision of an inexplicable compulsion to obey the will of their creator, an odd faith to worship one who regards their worship as very existence as a sin. For as long as humanity built its cities, they waited and passed on their teaching to others. Now, one of the reasons they're probably doing that is they say, well, she's going to come and kill us all, so maybe in the next life she'll take us into her realm and make us into spirits of destruction too. I mean, join the winning side, right? Humanity tolerated them for their gifts of foresight, despite their occasional violent outbursts and relentless suicidal tenets of faith. I mean, seriously, if I knew these people existed, I would probably wipe them out to the last individual. Bobby Two Hands. I gotta try. That's the dev of the game. He's basically signing his work. The first daughter waits just on the other side of death. The passage between the powerful soul weakens the barrier, which is why we had to wait for a soul to happen, and she's ever patient. It had to be at an arid or desert point, driven to continue her eternal duty of uncreation, while the daughters guiding her, holding the passage open, she can breach the walls of her reality and assault the world once again. Began the ritual. The chants continue for hours. I love this picture. It's a goddess. It's the Isis goddess coming up between worshippers, and it's more of an Orientalism look on it, but it's still got this otherworldliness I like to it. Chants continue for hours, and the incense burns, the air is choked, but return was faded, and the first daughter emerges from death. Glowing in wings, she's an inhuman servant of blasphemous powers, perhaps powers so holy that humanity has no place in their designs. The storm begins immediately. The sands whipped up for the fierce sandstorm around her. Her mere presence destroys the world, the sun scorching the world until all life withers. Life holds her at bay, but she cannot walk on fertile soil, but her very gaze is death to all which grows, flies or walks on the earth. Slowly she can begin to move across the surface of the planet, burning it clean of life. End of ritual. The first daughter is beyond any single human abilities to combat. She fights as an army and can only be destroyed by large military forces. She cannot leave her desert, but will cause the terrain around her to turn arid and uninhabitable, automatically devastating her location and adjacent ones, easily eradicating human settlements. As she destroys the climate of human settlements, she will gain more menace, and the humanity will destroy its armors against her. Your hit points determine the number of daughter mains, just Prince Andrew is in the command. He has 140 hit points, so 70 per, not 80. Yeah, because we had the other one. We managed to get really lucky about with the orc, and we used another one. We can't, I don't know if we can do it again if she gets killed, but yeah, there she is, 140 points, and her very existence causes everything to burn. And the orcs have picked the wrong place to freaking build their new temples. They need the Roof Fortress. Okay, this is going to get messy because she's going to create an arid zone that increases. Now, normally, what happens is that the forces of good will immediately pounce on her the moment she comes up. Unless, of course, they're busy. With a plague, civil wars, zombie apocalypse. Yeah, it's almost as if somebody was planning on keeping everybody distracted by getting her up. And let's remember, she's the lesser of the two evils we're working with. The giant snake demon hasn't even awoken yet. That'll happen in 30 turns. So when they do it, we're going to have another army unit, monstrous army unit. So I don't know about you, but I think the Alliance has gotten their work set out for them. Look at this. I mean, yeah, they've got some massive armies and such, but they're completely ignoring this. I can create another one at will. because the plague is just going to keep those death numbers rolling, and they're just going to sweep over everything. She's going to burn everything into ash, and, you know, we're actually still trying to corrupt this small kingdom over here. I mean, oh, what are we at? And we're even trying to get the deep ones up and going, but it looks like they already got culled again because they got too big. Yeah, their menace got reduced when they got killed, when they got wiped clean. But they keep coming back. And in the meantime, her heart's in it. I mean, yeah, 3 turns from now, she'll have this place set up, and then that will get more darkness. And I should probably pop somebody over here to do some enshadowing and such, but we've got so many good things going on over here. Now, right, with this dude's intrigue, we should go over there and give them a hand. Give her a hand in turning the whole place into a dark nightmare. Why? Over here, the forces of death are just going to expand like crazy. Yeah, you're laying low, but what you really should do is pop over here and do some killing. We can get that done. All right, so yeah, let's attack the upstart. And boom. All right, dismiss. We parade the head around, and we just take all. All right, so now we have the banner again. So the Orc Kingdom is now ours again. So it means we're immediately going to be using it to attack the Kingdom of Sions, which is having a civil war and a plague simultaneously, as well as the dread demigoddess of Burn It All Down, located over by the over to the southwest of us. So yeah, I think we got things well in hand here. So this is the thing about this gameplay I'm doing right now is the decimation one. I'm basically trying to create every single scenario. I mean, the only thing I haven't really done at this point, I think, is really focus on the deep ones, because deep ones are cool, and if you convert an entire city over, they will create a nice abyssal city for you to hide in if somebody comes after you, like we've been doing, and you're not able to outrun them. You can just pop in there and hide in the bottom. But yeah, it's a lot of work, and as you can see, I haven't really been focusing heavily on it, but also trying to slowly get the enshadowment going around here. The enshadowment would help the deep ones breed, and if we can get her here, because we require a how do I put this? We require a hero to start a deep cult, because I don't know why. But there might be an explanation when we actually get one started, but like I'm not heavily concentrating on that. Oh god, are you a problem here? Yeah. This guy doesn't like us too much. I can't imagine why. Anyways, so yeah, this is Fantastic World, Sing for All in Lovecraft Country, and I believe the end is coming swiftly to this nameless world. While one half of the world here is, you know, been doing okay, having a regular day, this other half of the world over here is just marinating in pain. I mean, the thing is, these characters, right, these units right here, these are refugees. This is what's left of the population, and they're desperately looking to find some place to go to add back to the population. So yeah, the thing is that, of course, there's pretty plague with them as well, because why wouldn't you be? Anyways, so if you like this, like, share, subscribe. If you really like it, down below are links to Gumroad payment platform. You become a supporter, get access to additional material, unlock additional episodes for the channel for everyone, and get additional votes when we and the additional votes for when we do actually choose the next series after we're done with Control. Control seems to be stretching out a bit. I didn't realize how much is left to the Alan Wake expansion. But, yeah, hope you like this, and I will see you next time.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.